So I wasn't going to do this video today. In fact, I wasn't even going to talk about this series for a while because I've mentioned it in the previous video that I haven't uploaded yet, most likely, because I was going to put something else here instead. But I don't like to do videos on series that I just did a video on recently. So because I talked about the Shadow, I don't know, maybe a month ago, I kind of want to not talk about the Shadow again until maybe the next issue. But there's not going to be a next issue. I'm done with the Shadow. I'm done with this series. I'm done with that noise outside that hopefully the microphone isn't constantly picking up. I'm sorry. There's like construction or yard work or something going on just outside. So if you guys hear that, there's nothing I can do about it. Like I said, usually I time my videos when everything's kind of quiet, so I don't have any background noise. And like I said, I didn't plan on doing, I didn't plan on recording this. I'm doing this now while it's still fresh on my mind because I just finished reading the second issue, and I'm done. I'm sick and tired of these fucking SJW politics being shoved into everything that I love. Another thing is also just the fact that Spider-Man, they can royally fuck that up and sales can, drop, and, a series can get canceled, but they're never going to get rid of Spider-Man for good. Spider-Man's always going to be around. As long as Marvel's around, Spider-Man is always going to be a thing. The Shadow is not the same. The Shadow, there's not that many series on the Shadow. No one else is really, outside of comic books, no one else is doing anything about the Shadow. Like, you're not getting, books or new radio dramas. You're not getting any movies. There's not going to be any TV shows. The only thing for us Shadow fans, the only thing we can get and enjoy are the comics. And right now, we got Batman and the Shadow, and we got this Shadow series. That's it. And if this Shadow series does bad, then who knows how long it'll be before we get another one. So that's why I want this to be good. I want this to be fucking good, but it's not. It's not, because comic book pros cannot lay off the fucking politics. Seriously. Like, I have my own beliefs and I keep them to myself, and that's it. That's how it is. But these fucking comic book pros can't do that. People cannot just be like, you know what? I have all these beliefs, but this separate thing that I'm doing, comic books, my job, I'm going to keep all my personal beliefs and politics out of that. No, they fucking don't. And it bugs the shit out of me. Here we go. This panel right here that I'm showing. So basically he's portraying this Trump character as, everything is fake news and I don't want to hear you, so get the hell out. Which is kind of funny because that's really projecting. These SJWs are the ones that cannot hear differing opinions. They're the ones who are constantly trying to shut other people down. They're the ones who are trying to kick other people out from gatherings. They're the ones who went crazy and started rioting because Milo wanted to do a speech. And then they wanted to shut him down. They started labeling him a Nazi. It's like, yeah, Milo, the gay Jewish immigrant who has a preference for black guys. That's your Nazi. If Milo's a Nazi, he's the worst Nazi ever. Okay, but I can't even focus. I'm just so upset. I'm sick of this shit, and I'm being forced to defend Trump now because it's getting tiring already. All these just unnecessary shots at Trump and his fans for no reason. It's not necessary to the story. So here's another scene at the gym. You know what I hate most about this place? The misogyny. Really? At a gym? I go to a gym. Do I see misogyny? No. In fact, usually the girls are separated from the guys, just because of the fact that girls usually tend to be on the treadmills and like the other cardio workouts, which is on one side of the gym, while the men usually tend to be lifting weights on the other side of the gym. But even the few females that I see lifting weights, they're usually left alone. Guys don't come up to them and start hitting on them. People don't go to the gym to start hitting on women. All right, guys don't go to the gym to hit on women. Guys go to the gym to work out and to improve their bodies. The only time I ever see guys approach women at the gym is when a woman is about to lift some heavy weights. Usually I'll see a guy go up and say, "Hey, do you need a spotter?" And that has nothing to do with misogyny. I've had guys come up and do that and ask me that whenever I'm about to lift weights. I've seen guys go up and ask other guys, when they're about to lift weights. It's the courteous thing to do. You're making sure that person is doing their exercise, but they're doing it safely in case anything happens. Those are the only times I ever see any interactions between men and women at the gym. But no, gotta fucking shove that in our face. And then, of course, just a little bit later, we gotta have, of course, he's a white guy. Because they're always, the villain always gotta be white dudes wearing a fucking tank top. So yeah, Mr. Beefhead over here shows up. He's like, "Hey, the chicas are back." Look at this dude. Why the fuck is he calling them chicas? I guess because they look a little bit Hispanic. But I mean, this is like the whitest guy ever. He's not gonna call them chicas. He's just gonna call them chicks or babes or something. But yeah, he walks up to them. He's like, "Hey, the chicas are back. Don't tell us we missed your warm-up stretches." And then, of course, I think I'm done. Are you done? So fucking done. Yeah, you know what? I'm fucking done with this comic. Fuck this. Fuck this series. Thanks for taking one of my favorite heroes and fucking ruining them. God fucking damn it. I'm sick of this shit. I'm usually like, I mean, you guys see my videos. I'm not one to like curse like crazy, and I'm not usually negative. If anything, I'm the exact opposite. I'm usually overly positive because I go out of my way to review comic books that I actually think are going to be good. I'm not one of those people that I go and I pick up something I know is going to be trash just to trash it. And before anyone thinks anything, I'm not bashing those guys. I love Diversity in Comics and Captain Cummings and Douglas Ernst and all those guys. Those guys are awesome. The only reason why I don't want to do their thing is because I want to go a different direction. I want to be more positive. I'm coming back into comic books after being away for so long, and I want to share that love that I am like that's being reinvigorated within me. I don't want to be wasting my time and my money on comics that I know I'm going to hate just to bash them. The sad thing is that even the comics that I do love are being infected with this shit. I fucking love The Shadow. He's one of my favorite comic book characters of all time. Not only one of my favorite comic book characters, he's one of my favorite characters, fictional characters ever, of any medium. He's up there. He's easily top 3. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't really get to enjoy any new stuff with him all that much because there really is nothing other than 2 comic series right now, both of them monthly. One of them is a mini series that's almost done. This one, who knows how long this one's gonna last, but I'm done with this one. So that means now that if I want to enjoy The Shadow, other than reading the old books and listening to the old radio dramas and stuff, the only way I can do that is through the Batman Shadow miniseries. This really bums me out. And it's all because people gotta shove their fucking politics and things that aren't necessary.